Blog Talk Radio.
Uplifting lives one day at a time. Kimmy Kim and Elations Radio. They're here to get your day going fine. Kimmy Kim and Elations Radio. Kimmy Kim and Elations Radio. Kimmy Kim and Elations Radio.
And here's your host, Miss Kim Robinson.
What's going on, my good people? Charles McCutchen here. I'm your favorite entrepreneur. Welcome to Charles's Corner, and today, like any other day that we get down and we talk about stuff that's going to get us out of the rat race, for one, get to financial freedom, for two, and just help other people, and I hope that's okay. If y'all hear some pans rattling around, I'm in here about to get down. I'm going to tell y'all what I have on the menu. What's on the menu? I'm going to feed y'all today. You better believe that. But it's not going to be what I'm eating, but, I'm definitely going to feed y'all. And also, I'm going to give y'all a new pair of glasses because I want y'all to see things just a little bit different. And I hope that's okay. So we're going to dive right in. I'm going to talk about my journey for a second because I get a lot of people to ask me different things, and I guess they think it's easy, And I think when you get into something, you start to figure out, like, wow, this is not what I thought it was going to be. And so a lot of people start to quit. And that's a lot of people. And for Mondays, we know, statistically speaking, there's about 70% or more of people hate what they do. A lot of people blame it on Monday, too, and they hate what they do. My thing is, I tell everybody, do this. If you don't like what you're doing, you have to figure out a way to do something other than what you're doing. But it's going to take giving up something. It's going to take some sacrifice, family. And I would say do something different. Don't be saying, I'm going to try. So we have to eliminate that. I try not to say try when I'm working on something, to say I'm going to do something. That's the biggest thing. I'm going to give y'all some things that I've done and things that work for me. And you take it or leave it. That's definitely up to you. I am 100% working for myself. I still come in and I put down, I put forth the effort. And I will say that along this journey, I got comfortable. And I'm going to share something with y'all. I may have shared it like once before. I don't know. But I don't tell a lot of people this, but I'm going to say it anyway. So as I'm doing this journey, I walked away from corporate 14 September 2012. I was already doing real estate back in the day, even before the bubble bursted. I stopped in 2007, only due to, being in the military. I was traveling, and so I was traveling overseas, and I was about to get another house, and I was like, I'll just stop right here. So I stopped with what I had, and other friends that I know, they kept going, and then the market crashed, and then a lot of people had to file for bankruptcy and all that kind of stuff. And I didn't do that. I mean, I got close. It is, life happens. And I got back in it in 2010, like the end of 2010, something like that, because I was overseas in Italy for a while. In France and Spain, and I was just touring. It was a lot of fun. And so I will say, as I did the journey, and I left corporate 14 September 2012, I got to a point to where I got so comfortable. I just got to, I don't know what happened. Well, I know what happened. I got comfortable. And I'm talking about comfortable to the fact that when you have money coming from different places coming in and everything is being met, you don't have to get up out of bed if you don't choose to. And there's nobody telling you to get up. And that's a hard thing for a lot of people that they're going to have to go through. Nobody's going to make you get up out of the bed. And so because you're an entrepreneur, you got 100% of your time. I mean, you earned it to a certain extent, but you still have 100% of your time. And so now life is a little bit different. I just started going to the beach a little bit more. I started watching. I had cut the TV off, literally. I cut it off, and I'm going to bring that up for y'all and what I did to get to that point, but I'm going to start here. I cut the TV off, And then I got so comfortable, I started watching TV, started just not doing what it took to get me to where I wanted to be. Because I was in corporate, I was doing ballistic missile defense, protecting the world, making us six figures and, going up the corporate ladder and things like that. That was my whole, I had this big plan of what I was going to do. As I was going, it was starting to get to a point that I was like, I don't think I really want to do this. And as I started replacing my income, what happened is I was like, I told myself at one point I'm going to be able to leave. I'm going to be able to leave this corporate thing and do whatever, I want to do. And so what happened to me is I started really considering, like, leaving. And people was like, what? Are you crazy? My mom went crazy. My sister was like, what is going on up there? I was like, they're not on my journey. So they couldn't understand, why I wanted to leave, things for your income, and I'm doing, all this blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, I got to figure it out. And I use faith. I use faith to say, okay, I've been asking for this. I've been praying for this. And now that it's here, what are you going to do? And so a lot of people, they kind of going by because they won't step out on faith to go get what they've been praying for all this time. And that's kind of like, that's between them and who they praying to. But if you're supposed to have faith and you've been asking for it and he give it to you and it doesn't look the way you think it should look, what are you going to do? Are you going to just not take it and then keep praying for the same thing over and over? And I see a lot of people in that cycle. And so I said, okay, I'm going. And literally, I'm burning the bridges, and I'm going. And I'm talking about burning the bridges and not even looking back. So my last day in corporate was 14 September 2012. We're going to be in 2020 soon. 14th, I remember it like yesterday. And it didn't hit me until Sunday night, 7:06 p.m., I'm sitting there like I don't have anywhere to be tomorrow. And it was like a epiphany, like bam. And it was truly amazing just to think about, But then when it's like, okay, now what do you do? Monday came around and I'm just like twiddling my thumbs, like what now? Let's do something. Let's get to work. Let's go to some meetings. So I started going to a lot of events and stuff like that. Because those are the things that I really wanted to do to connect with some of the people that I need to connect with and build my brand and stuff like that. And so I kept doing that piece. And then I got to a point, like I told y'all before, it happened over some time, though. I don't know what year approximately, but I had gotten so comfortable to the point to where I was like, I told y'all what I was doing. And then I was watching this lady on TV maybe or YouTube, maybe YouTube. I'm a big YouTube guy. So I'm watching her, and she said, I'm living in a 4-bedroom, 3,300 square foot home. It's just me. And I was like looking around and then she said, we don't go anywhere but to the bedroom, to the kitchen, and maybe the living room. We only use about 20% of our homes. And she said, we only use like 20% of our clothes. And I'm sitting there. She said, I'm a multi-millionaire, and I live in a $250,000 home, and she got 6 kids, and they live in a house like that. And she said, why do you have all this stuff, blah, blah, blah. She was talking on the YouTube video. And I'm just started asking myself questions like, wow. And right when I finished the video, I went upstairs and I went into one of the rooms, and I'm looking around. I'm like, I haven't been in that room in years. Like, literally, I haven't even been in there. And so I went in almost every room in the house, and I just stood there at the door looking around like, wow, I got stuff in there that I haven't looked at in years. I went into the garage. I haven't been in the garage. I'll never even park in the garage. I don't know. People say, why don't you use the garage? I don't know. I just don't. So I'm looking at stuff that I haven't used in years, and I'm just like, wow. And I felt like I needed a change because, like I said, I was going to the beach. I was going to the movies. I was calling it Movie Mondays, y'all. I'm telling you, because nobody's at the movies at noon, you know, and it's such a great feeling to go in there, check out a movie, and then leave, and then keep doing what you're doing, you know, and that's what I was doing. And it was just a good feeling to me to be like, nobody at the movie. And sometimes I had a movie theater like all to myself. Or most of the time it'd be, you know, some elderly folks in there watching the movie, but it's only like 3 of us in the movie theater. So I don't know. It just felt good. I mean, I would go do things that most people couldn't or wouldn't want to go, and I'd go work out on the beach and stuff like that, go swimming, and I was just like enjoying life and traveling and stuff like that. But I that's because I had gotten too comfortable. So I made an extreme decision that day. I said, okay, I'm literally, you know, I'm not answering the question. Don't think I'm crazy. No, I think you'd have to be crazy to go out on a limb like that. But I started asking myself questions like, why do you need all this stuff? And I'm just thinking, looking around like, this house is just too big. But the only downfall is everything I tried to find that was like, that I thought would fit me as a person, you know, some 2 bedrooms or something. The price was almost the house, the price I was paying for a 4 bedroom. So I was like, how can I move if I don't want to pay the same price? You know, I don't think that's smart, you know, for a 4 bedroom, and it's only like $200 less. And I'm like, well, shoot, I'm not supposed to stay in this thing. And so what I did, I made an executive decision. I literally packed everything up, and I want y'all to understand what I did. I left. I went to an efficiency. An efficiency, for those who don't know, you probably, you know, if you're 6 feet taller, you can extend your arms and probably touch the wall to the other wall. It's almost like a room. And it has everything in there, the kitchen and everything. I can literally sit on the bed and open up the refrigerator and probably reach out a little bit and touch the sink and stuff like that, you know, the bathroom amenities and stuff. And I didn't tell nobody that I did that. And the only reason I felt that I had to do it because I had lost the hunger and the like to go get up and go get it attitude that I had before I left corporate. I was so hungry and I had lost it and I couldn't find. I'm like finding Nemo, like what's going on? This is crazy. I mean, I gotta stop chilling. You know, why can I? But it was to a point to where it was easy not to do anything because I didn't have anybody telling me to do it for one. And, you know, I just was enjoying life, or at least I thought I was. So I stayed there approximately 3 months until I got that fire back. And I'm going to tell you, the fire is like it burns inside you, and it's like you have to do it. You have to get up. You have to go for it. And people don't understand the passion that I have for what I do. So, like on social media, if anybody comes at me for anything that I do, I feel that that's like they're trying to disrespect me and take food out of my household and things of that nature. That's my mentality. So I'm more of a cutthroat, and people see the nice guy, and I turn into a monster like real quick. If you're trying to discredit me and things that I'm trying to bring to the table, but I'm gonna come at you, and it's gonna be politically correct. You gotta believe that. But the way I look at it is, you know, it's a form of disrespect, and they're trying to come at you. You know, people gonna do that. But you know, you pick and choose your battles, and I do. I pick and choose mine. But I educate people I'll just put it in simple terms. As I destroy people after they come after me, I educate them, and that's me destroying them by educating. And that's the best thing you can do. Become a student of whatever it is you're putting out to the world, and nobody can take it from you. And I'll give you a better example. Anything that I like to put out, anything that I put out, I'm either working on it right now, and I probably got 75% of the information, or I've already done it. And so nobody can say, well, Charles, you can't do that. You can't get into a house for $100. I've had realtors tell me that. I've had people, well, do you even have a nonprofit? And, you know, I got the 501c3 with the stamp from the IRS. I got the government certifications. I have the best-selling book. I have the tools that I'm giving, and I'm trying to educate and help people. And then people will try to try to knock that down, and that's how you kill them, with the information and the content that you had, that's documentation. That's how you destroy them, like, just rip them apart with education, and they can't say nothing but, okay. And that's where you leave people. And so I stayed there for 3 months, and then, like I said, I got that fire back. And that was back in, I can't even remember. I probably try to block that out of my life, I guess. I don't know. But, I had the fire, and I keep going because it's so much bigger than me. And I had to break down, and I had to understand why I was doing this. We always start out something, and then we lose the reason of why we're doing it. And most of us will put blame on everything else outside of us that's stopping us from, being great. And when I say put blame, we'll blame. It's not blame in our minds. This is how it sounds. I'm going to give y'all some examples. Yeah, I want to start this restaurant. I got all these recipes, everybody coming to me and getting all this food. I'm selling food out the house, out the truck, out to everything. And I got everything set up to open up this restaurant. And then we do but I need, my kids need me. I'm going to be at this event for them, and I can't really do what I need to do because I got to take care of them. Or my spouse want me at home, so I can't really go ahead and set this thing off like I really want to. Or my job, they demanding a little bit too demanding for me. And, I really like my job, so I'm going to go ahead and keep hustling for them, blah, 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 blah. And I think that's a cop-out. That's what, you have a gift. All of us have a gift. A lot of us just choose not to use it. A lot of us don't want to use it. A lot of us are scared of our gifts. A lot of us are scared, and I'm going to tell you what used to scare me. The fear of failure and the fear of success. Some people are too scared to be successful. And I used to be like, oh, my goodness, this is going to be crazy. I used to think like, oh, my, this is going to be, I don't even understand how this is going to be, how it's going to work, or what can I do, and how can I do it. And I'm the type now, I'm going to jump off the cliff, and I'm going to build my wings on the way down. That's what I'm going to do, because I know God got me. Because anything, this is what I wholeheartedly believe, anything I put my mind to and I pray for and I work after, I'm going to get it. It's not going to come when I want it, though. Y'all better believe it's not going to come when I want it, because sometimes I'll be like, man, this ain't happened yet. And I got some of those things like right now that hasn't happened yet. And I'm sitting here like, ooh-wee, but I'm going to be obedient, and I'm going to keep doing what I need to do. And then when it happens, people are going to say, man, I thought you stopped doing that. I already know what's going to happen. But it's not for them, it's for me. And people, they'll try to stop you in your tracks. And what I tell everybody is do this. Don't stop your drive. Don't get off the train. Make people jump on. And what I mean by that is if you stop everything, it's almost like starting back over. And it's hard going uphill. I can tell you that much. It is hard going uphill, so you can't stop. I don't care what happens. Life is going to throw so much at you, you're going to want to cry. And I'll tell you, with everything in me, you're going to want to cry. You're going to want to give up. You're going to say it's not worth it. Everything is going to happen. I will guarantee anytime you're setting off to do something great, like something real big, all the forces are coming against you. I'm talking from people to things. All the forces are coming against you. You have a big event that you're about to go meet somebody. It's going to snow. Your tire going to get a flat. Something is going to happen. And you have to take it and just look up to God and be like, yeah, this is only a stumbling block. This is only a stumbling block. I remember I was going to an event. Everybody was in town. I'm supposed to be there. It's raining like crazy. I left something I had to go get for one of my fraternity brothers. It was a jacket that I've had of his for like umpteen years. I forgot that I had it. And I looked and I said, oh, we're meeting. And I had to go back home to get it. And literally, I almost didn't make it. Like something tragic happened with my car and things like that. But the way I walked in there was so cool. I was just like, they was like, what happened? I said, man, everything is gonna be all right. As long as we breathing, everything is gonna be okay. And you have to take that mentality. I don't take the little things and then try to blow them up. Just because that thing happened to me, I take the little things that bring me joy and I blow those up. So you can choose, how you control what comes in and what goes out. I just had a lady on social media. She asked a question to men. She said, men, do you feel like when somebody makes a statement, and it's a broad statement and says, all men do this, do you get mad? And I was like, why would somebody get mad at something like that? Like, you don't even know this person, so you're allowing somebody else to control your emotions that you don't even know. But why? I said, no, I don't care. It's like a football team, a team I don't like. I don't care what they're doing. I mean, it's just football. It's just basketball. It's just sports. I can care less if they win or lose. It doesn't matter to me. That doesn't change my emotions because I control my emotions. And that's what we have to do. We have to think of things like that. So along this journey, everything is going to happen to you. Let me give you some pointers. Like I said, I told you I was going to give you some pointers. I'm going to tell you what I did. And I don't know about everybody else, but this is what I did to get to a point to where you have 100% of your time back. If that's not what you're going for, I don't know what it is. Please don't go for the money. I'm going to say that again. Please don't go for the money. Go for whatever you're passionate about. Find a way to monetize that. And then if you're that good, the money will find you. The money is going to find you. I heard somebody, this young lady was talking about getting flown out to different places, but she said flued out. And I was like, what? Flued? But anyway, I mean, that was like a running joke for a little while. I'm getting flued out. So now I get flued out now. I'm being flown out. Let me be politically correct. I'm being flown out to different places to speak, and it's a blessing to even have people want me to come down to share what I had from Miami. The doggone, should I go to Miami? They ain't even got to pay me. I'm not going to say that too loud because then they'd be like, well, we heard you say it. I'm not saying that. I don't like to just go to be going. I like to educate something or get educated. But, Miami is on the list, Florida, Michigan, up in New York. I'm supposed to be speaking up there. I'm just going around the country, Connecticut. I'm coming back to Missouri, St. Louis to be exact. I've been to Chicago. So I'm just going around the country making moves. So let me give y'all some pointers. Imagine if you couldn't fail. Just imagine what that feeling like really feels like. Like whatever it is you set out to do, you can't fail. Put that in there and figure it out. I can't fail. I'm just going to go for it. So what I did, I cut off the TV. And this is what I want you to do. You don't have to do it like extreme. Don't be an extremist type person. What you need is a lifestyle. I have a lifestyle now that, it just happens just like on clockwork almost. So, I continue to study in what I'm doing. So I cut off the TV. I say do it for 7 days. Do it for 1 week. Cut off the TV. Like completely. Don't even turn it on. Don't even watch the news because you're watching all negativity. And I know, I need to know what's going on. If it's that important, you're going to figure it out. You're going to find out via social media. Cut off the radio. 1 week, 7 days. Unless you're going to listen to something motivational or you go in the car or Auto University. And when I say Auto University, you can get some CDs, pop them in a CD player or play it from your phone to your car where you can listen to motivational things that's going to get you going. I'm not dogging any of the artists that are out there right now. They're truly not helping you to become a business owner right now. I mean, the music is good, gets you hyped, but I need you to listen to something motivational that makes you want to get up and take action. That's what you need to be doing anyway. Number 3, don't go out and just have leisure time where you do nothing. It's good to meet people. I meet a lot of people. I don't like to do no bull crap one. Just, we sit around for about 5 or 6 hours and do absolutely nothing. I mean, there is a time and a place, and I say you have to do it in moderation to where if you haven't worked in your business, don't go out on Friday night and hang out. Work your business first. Put some time into your business, something that you're doing. I don't know what that's going to be, but put some time into your business. I don't care if it's the restaurant business idea. I don't care if it's speaking business idea, insurance idea, whatever the idea is, put time into it and start taking back time. And this is the hard part for a lot of people. I ain't missing that show. I ain't missing that game. And I get it. You know, I used to be, dialed in when March Madness comes on and stuff like that, playoffs, all that kind of stuff. So the playoffs happening right now, or so I think, and I haven't even turned on the TV yet. If I choose to, I may watch a game or two, but I still work my business, and that's what, you need to do if you want to get to that point. Because if you look at time, because that's all we have is time and memory. So if you look at time, we have most people sleeping 8 hours. We have most people going to work for about 8 hours or more. Let's say 10 hours, because you got to travel there and back. I mean, what's that, 16-plus hours? People watching about 4 hours of TV. So you probably got about maybe 4 hours, 3 hours to really put time into what you want to do. And that's just what it is. Or unless you're going to do something on the weekend. And on the weekend, people are too tired from Monday through Friday to be like, I'm chilling on the weekend. A lot of people don't do much on the weekend. They're watching TV, catching up on TV. I know a study was out there that said we're going to watch 9 years of TV by the time we're 65 years old. 9 years, family. That's crazy, right? I'm just like, wow, that's a lot of time. It's a lot of time we're putting out there just in TV and to be entertained. We love to be entertained, I tell you that much. And I put this out, and some people don't get it, and I'm going to put it out there one more time. So I just saw the Vatican, they cleared about $700 million to, donations for the Vatican. And I saw Mr. Joe Biden, he put out a campaign about his presidency, and in less than 24 hours, he was able to make $6 million donated. So this is what I say. And I look at Flint, I'm from Michigan, and I look at Flint and the infrastructure and everything that has to be done there. We have the money to fix Flint. It's just that we haven't gotten up and we're trying to point the finger at other things. So it's not a money issue. We're in a confused state right now, and we have no order. That's the only issue we have. The money is not an issue. We got trillions of dollars. I'm down here in Virginia. They had a program called Get in the Water. Jay-Z came out. You had Snoop Dogg came out. Pharrell actually put it on. For those who might know Pharrell, you had Charlie Wilson down here. You had, oh my goodness, it was just a plethora of artists down here. Hotels were charging upwards of $800, $1,000 per night. Tickets was going for $250 on up to $500 to $1,000 just for a ticket to this event. There was food being purchased. So people was out here spending. So we don't have a money issue. We just we're in a confused state right now. And for me, I'm all about group economics. So I'm going to stop right there. I'm on step 3. Don't just have leisure time. Do something with your time because we don't have that much time. So I don't care if you're speaking about your business, listening about your business on YouTube, being taught about your industry. Something has to happen. And it has to be written out. And that's step 4. You got to write it out. A day-by-day plan. And I break it down. This is what I did. I already did this. I broke mine down in 30-minute increments because I was like, an hour is too long for me. My attention span don't go that far. So I'm going to do 30 minutes, and I'll do 30 minutes here, and I'll do 30 minutes there, and you got to figure it out. And this is what I want y'all to do. This is going to crush some people. I already know. Sleep less. If you just take 7 days and sleep 5 hours, stop sleeping 8 hours. All you're doing is going to give yourself more time. And I know you have to train your body to do it. People are like, dang, why are you up at 3 in the morning? My body is trained like that. But then they say, well, you need to get more sleep. I say, yeah, I don't understand. I get mine. But I can take a nap quick. I'll take a nap during the day if I choose to. Let me tell you how I do business. When I get tired, I go to sleep. That's what I do. And when I'm not tired, I'm up. I don't care if it's 4 in the morning. It don't matter to me. If I'm tired, I go to sleep. I'm not working literally when I'm just broke down and tired. I'm not doing it. I don't get out of my bed to go do something that I don't want to do. That's just how I live my life, period. I don't work with people I don't want to work with. That's how I live my life, period. I'm not putting those things that I so dearly love. I'm not putting them aside for nobody. I don't care what you do or what you think you can do for me. I didn't come this far to come this far. Please believe that. If one person on earth did it, I can do it. If one person that's just how I feel. In the business world, I can get it done. You might not be the person I go to, but I'm going to find a way because I'm going to either die trying or die trying. That's just where I am. You know, that's where I am. My mindset is set up totally different. I had to strip it and rewire everything from the ground up. So my mindset is different, and a lot of people don't get it, and that's okay. It's not for them to get. And I really don't care if they get it or not. And I'm not being conceited or anything like that. Some people, he's trying to be cocky and conceited, and that's where some people don't get it, and it's okay. You have to continue to push forward because it's not for them to get. God gave you everything. They ain't give you nothing. Don't worry about men and women. Don't worry about them. They're going to be okay. You don't have to please them. So that's where I am with mine. Sleep less. So I would say even if you can stretch it, I did it for 2 weeks when I first started, and it changed my whole world. It changed my mindset. It changed my bank account. It changed my bank account. This is a lifestyle. This is not something you just do and sit down, family. You have to really go get it. And I ask you, how bad do you want it? Like, seriously, how bad do you want this stuff? Because you're not getting out of corporate by doing a 9 to 5. It's not going to happen. The only way is you got to plan this thing out. And I say get the information from somebody who's already done it, if that makes sense. If you get a lot of people getting all this bad information from people who've never done what they're working on doing, I'm like, let me know how that works out. Why would you even take their insight and information unless you want to take their lifestyle? That's what I say. And I know people got their favorite shows. I get it. I understand. We got our favorite shows, and you want to watch that show. I say if you don't do what you need to do in your business, put yourself on restriction and don't watch it. Either way, I say good luck because 2019 is moving real fast. Y'all already know. What we have April, May is coming up. Like we about to snap fingers, and this is 5 months in, family. We 5 in. January, February, March. Oh my goodness, we are moving like speed of light. We're gonna snap our fingers in 2020, and we're still gonna be. And then people are gonna come with that weak meme. I was playing last year in 2019, and practice is 2018, and I was getting ready in 2017 for 2020. No, that's my year right there. That's my year. I'm tired of hearing that. And I tell people the truth. I'm not sugarcoating it. This is what's going on. You, my friend, are going to be in the same situation that you were in 2017, 2018, 2019, because if you keep doing the same thing over and over, you're going to keep getting the same thing over and over. That's all. It's like you got to change. You got to get some new information in that computer between your two ears. That's all it is. It's new information. New information has to happen at some point in time where nothing changes. And if nothing changes, nothing will change. I'm going to leave y'all with that. This is Charles McCutchen, your favorite entrepreneur. I'm just excited. I want to say thank you to Miss Kimmy Robinson, for putting this idea out there. It's crazy how the idea came about back when. It's just amazing to me to even hear about it. It was like it was out there. I said, well, hey, do what you do. I ain't mad at you. It was out there, and I was like, wow, this is going to be amazing. Do this magazine up, and I'm impressed. I'm still impressed, and I talk about it a lot because I am impressed. And then from the Elation magazine to Elation Radio, and then the whole Elation family and how it continues to grow, and the dynamic people that are bringing forth, information. It's like getting punched in the throat. Like if you came to an event, you would literally have to, bring some oxygen with you because there's going to be a lot of content like right in your face. And it's like, what do you do with all that? You know, all that knowledge in one room is just so powerful, and people coming together, and I love that. And I want to say thank you. And I'm going to pray us out, and then I'm out of here. Dear Heavenly Father, I pray to you right now to bless the people as they're going through things in their life. Those I'm praying for anybody who's listening to this right now. I pray for their strength. I pray for those who are unemployed. I pray for those that are sick, and pray for those that are just going through the struggle. And I understand there's some that may feel like you're not working fast enough. It's not coming fast enough. They're frustrated. They may be down to their last dollar, and they don't believe it's going to get better. But I say, dear Father, we know that everything happens in your time, when you want it to. Somebody listening to this right now is going to manifest the destiny you set forth in them, Father God. They've held on, and they use up their territory you've given them, dear Lord. Please bless them. I pray, Lord, that for those who have lost sight, I pray for those who you can use more strength, and I pray for the sick and everyone who's listening to this. Say amen. God bless you. This is Charles's Corner. I'm Charles McCutchen, charlesandfeats@yahoo.com, all over social media. I'm your best-selling author. Y'all take it easy. Have a good one.
What they call you is what you answer to. Let's go. I was a fiend, before I became a king. Not gonna make music for people, and above all other things, I was originated yours and called to his purpose. The devil's plan is to destroy me and keep me from searching. To God be the glory, molding me. I'm built this way now. I preach to curse the devil's minions. I better know how. He said and she said the worst days pierced in my bones. Break me as he remake me, even by sticks and stones. Can we get along? I'm going home as I walk these streets. You can sack my second life. There's nothing you can call me except for. I know whose I am and who I am and who I belong to. Whose I am and who I am and who I belong to. After 12, what you call me, keep trying to think it. Got a thing for this word of God that will never end. Points, not robbery, nor is it mockery. Top it off with thorns and soldiers, marching in victory. Beyond my castle walls, you see my hands as you keep lifting me. Revelation is matter, they came with them rocky blows. One word gave my name for what they know. A hollow man outside my shadow, seeing my skeleton. Introduce me to that other man, the one that you let him in. Follow me now. I know whose I am and who I am and who I belong to. Whose I am and who I am and who I belong to. Yeah. The number one supply portion, brick to this weight. Carrying my cross the cavalry as I met her with Jesus' face. A thumbprint of my DNA committed. Oh my God, knew before he made me. Shaped the blood to my heart. What's my name, King? What's the name that he gave me? Let the blind, spelling and braille in the one who made me. Been the lords of the low, I only entertain but none. Dwayne or the Corinth, I only answer the one. Two names, one name, poison, afterwards spring. After my sinner's prayer, I'll still be standing as king. Follow me now.